Which pets have short lifespans? Last week we asked which pets have the longest lifespan, but which pets have short lifespans? I wonder who asked this question.
The pets with short lifespans are the pets with the worst owners. The worse owner you are, the shorter your pet is going to live for sure. Like, this is sad but true, because there's always like a range when you look it up, right? Like, how long is the pet going to live? It's always like 4 to 8 years, because that's like, well, it depends on you, dummy. You know, most of the time when people ask me a lot of questions about their pet that has already had some sort of a crazy accident at home, you know, something that happened at home with them, is usually gross negligence. And it's never their fault. Like, I have an aunt who tried to give her rabbit a bath. And if you can't give rabbits baths, they get too cold. They get too cold. You can't give a rabbit. It's got the wrong kind of fur. And I know you can wash a rabbit, but you don't know how, then you're going to cause some problems. So it's like little things like that. A lot of cats end up in washing machines, and people turn it on because they didn't know that their cat was in the washing machine. But cats,
right, because the cat goes anywhere the cat
goes in there. Yeah, it was open. The cat climbed in, and
that makes sense.
Closed the lid and turned it on. That happens. So I get gross negligence as a thing. So that's usually cutting lifespan. And then, you know, you got outdoor pets that's going to shut down. If you got some kind of viruses around you and you're not protecting your pets with vaccines, they're going to have a shorter lifespan. But what pets have actual short lifespans? I'm pretty sure anything big, like the bigger dogs, have short lifespans, like large breed dogs, Great Danes, Mastiffs, Dobermans. Anything that's like over 60 pounds, 80 pounds, like those dogs have 10-year lifespans. Mm-hmm. If you have a dog that weighs more than 80 pounds, 10-year lifespan. Mm-hmm. Dogs that are 50, 60 pounds, maybe you can get to that 11, 12, 13 pound range, 13-year range, sorry. But that's even really, really old for those dogs. But if you're looking for something that lives more like a year or two, then you're talking like fish and like
mice,
hamsters and gerbils and mice. And I think rabbits live more like 5 years. My bearded dragon's supposed to live like 8 to 10 years. Birds live, like parrots and all them live a long time, but regular, like little birds, not parakeets, but sparrows or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know a lot about birds. They live a pretty short time, I think. Have you had any pets that lived a short time?
That's why I was laughing so much, because my dog died early on in its life from just, health problems. But, and then the cat we had for 3 years, but that cat was 9. So I was laughing because you were roasting me for my gross negligence.
No, what did you do wrong? You didn't do anything wrong.
No, but exactly. That's what you said. You said the pet owners say that. I didn't do anything wrong. So
no, but you really didn't. I'm talking about people who accidentally turned on the washing machine. Like, even that, did they really do something wrong? I don't know. I almost shut the dresser drawer on my cat's head the other day. My cat goes up into the back of the dresser. Yeah. And I was trying to shut it. And it wouldn't. And I thought there was like some clothes or something in the way, but it was my cat. And she was like, "Meow." She freaked out. I could have easily like crushed her head and hurt her really badly, because I was pushing hard. I was like, why is it not shutting?
We have one of those like captain's beds, you can get them where the drawers are kind of built in underneath the bed, right?
Yeah.
And so I have my drawers on my side, Kate has her drawers on her side. And I just, almost every morning I open the drawers and Salty just jumps in one of the drawers. And sometimes I don't notice. And I close the drawer, but I always kind of close them softly now, because you never know.
Right.
And she's a tiny little thing, and then she buries herself in the clothes, so you can't really see her. And then suddenly you do hear a meow. And you just kind of like, oh, my bad, Salty, and you just open it up. Right. Same thing with the coat closet. She loves to just She's a very modern cat. She's hanging out in the closet. We told you, come on out, tell your truth.
I was talking to my boss about that. My boss said that she lost a whole day off because she had accidentally locked her cat in the closet when she went to work. So the cat was in the closet all day, and the cat ripped up the closet, made a huge mess in there, went to the bathroom in the closet.
Oh,
and she said she just felt bad for the kitty. And then she said, as she's cleaning the closet, the cat went back in there. Like as a terror, like the scene in there looked like the cat had a traumatic, worst time of its life, and then went right back in. And it's like just my cat too, with the dresser drawer. I crushed her head, and then the next like 10 minutes later, she's trying to go back up in there again. They don't learn. So it's not always the person's fault. It's not always gross negligence. But short lifespans, I don't know. You want a pet with a short lifespan, get a fish, I guess. What else is out there that's short? Most things live at least like a year. What's short? A year is a long time.
Maybe people are Googling this so that they can avoid it, though. Like, I don't know. Or maybe people do want it because they want the low commitment. I don't really know. Yeah. I don't know why. Because
even what we just said, like a 10-year commitment to a dog, that's not that short. So what's a short lifespan to you?
Decade in your life, man. Yeah. That's a huge commitment.
Right.
Where was I 10 years ago? Yeah. 10 years. Like, that's the length of my relationship, you know? So, and I'm married now. So, 10 years is a big deal.
Right.
Yeah. We've had big dogs growing up, and
what lives a mosquito? A mosquito lives like a day or something. There you go. Get a mosquito. That's your next pet.
Yeah. We adopted a bee once and wanted to bring it back to, to health. What was his name? Buzzworth. I think it was Buzzworth. Barnaby Buzzworth. That's what it. Yeah, Barnaby Buzzworth. Name. That was Kate. She named him Barnaby Buzzworth, and we adopted Barnaby Buzzworth, and we tried to nurse him back to health. I don't actually know if it was a he. And he lasted about 24 hours, and then, Barnaby, he just disappeared. So I don't know if he moved. That was the goal, right? Was just nurse him back to health so he could fly away. So we gave him some sugar water,
Maybe he flew away. Maybe his spirit flew away.
This one's for you, Barnaby Buzzworth,
Double B.
He went too young.